Hello and welcome to another video. Now I'm sure all of you would have heard fitness and being fit many times before. But have you ever wondered how a person's fitness level is truly measured? Is it true that a person's fitness level can be judged by how fat or slim they are? Or is it something different? Well, that's some questions to begin with and we'll try our best to answer them. Well, for starters, no, a person can't be judged by how fat or slim they are. Fitness is not based on any of that. It is something deeper, based on how your body functions within and how much energy, how much stamina you have, not how much body fat you have. That is a completely different issue. Now, obesity, that is also a completely different issue, but we won't be indulging in that here. So, the answer to that question is no, you can't judge a person's fitness level by how fat or slim they are. Okay, now moving on. How can you truly measure a person's fitness level? Well, there are many fitness tests that you can find on the internet to do. And well, we saved you that trouble. We have found you 9 fitness tests that we'll be showing you now. And we have tried to cover every aspect of fitness in those 9 fitness tests. So try them out for yourself and well, see how fit you are. And no matter, even if you are very fit, stay with us. So the first fitness test, measuring your resting heart rate or the RHR. Well, first of all, what is the resting heart rate? The number of heartbeats per minute while you are at rest is known as the resting heart rate, and it is an excellent measure of how your heart muscle is working, or you could say an excellent measure of your aerobic fitness. Well, how do you measure it? Quite easy actually. First, you can measure it here. Find the vein at your thumb side and hold it and measure the number of pulses you feel. For doing this, it is better to either set a timer for 30 seconds or for 1 minute. And if you set for 30 seconds, make sure you double the amount of beats that you measure. So just hold here and count. Make sure that you are counting correctly because well, results vary when you miscount. Secondly, you can measure here on your neck, which is about 1 to 2 inches below your right ear. You use your index finger and your middle finger to measure. So you can measure there, or another method is using a smartwatch. Every smartwatch has a heart rate monitor function. Just use that and it will tell you your heart rate. And since you have to measure the resting heart rate, it is better to measure it after you have just woken up. So after you have just woken up, your heart is at complete rest. So the heart rate will also be the perfect to measure at that time. So just wake up, measure, and you'll know your heart rate. If you want it even more accurate, you can do the same test 2 to 3 times and well, then you'll know the consistency. And I'll show you the result in a few seconds, so check them out and you'll know. Remember, even if the results are not what you expected, don't worry, you can work towards correcting it. So just check out the results. Okay, so the second fitness test is measuring your waist to hip ratio, and that is relatively easy to measure. So you don't need my face for this fitness test, so I'll come closer. What you do need is a tape measure. So let's get started. So first, for this test you need to measure your waist circumference and then your hip circumference. So first your waist circumference. Take the tape measure and position it about 2 to 3 fingers or inches above your navel point, which is supposed to be the smallest part of your waist, and just measure that circumference using a tape measure, like that. Okay, and make sure you breathe out before doing that. Now for your hip circumference, position the tape measure around the largest part of your hips and once again measure. Now what you have to do next is mathematics. You divide your waist circumference by your hip circumference, and that is your waist to hip ratio. Then you just cross check it with the results that I am going to show you in a few seconds. Best of luck. Okay, so the third fitness test, which is the sit and reach test to test your flexibility. So first, sit down in Dandasana. Now to do this, you have to have either we have yoga blocks here. You can keep a box, a carton box, or you can sit near stairs, something like that. Keep your legs straight against it so that your most of your heels and feet is touching the blocks. You also need a ruler. Okay, so what you have to do is first you have to set it such that the 26 mark should be at the end, this end of the block, so that 4 centimeters protrude to this side. Now I am not able to keep this, but that is how you have to keep it. Now stretch and bend down as forward as you can, while making sure that your feet don't flex. Okay, so keep it like that and bend forward. Now you have to see which mark on the scale you reach. Okay, the scale will be 6, like that, and then you reach forward. This is better done with an accomplice, a partner who can see at which scale reading you reach, and then you can cross-reference that reading with our results. So do this and go check out the results. Okay, so the fourth fitness test is our all-time favorite, plank. So the plank is one of the best tests for checking our core stability. Well, you would know that if you took our 30-day plank challenge. Link will be in the description. Check that out. So anyways, all you have to do is come into the basic plank and hold for as long as you can. Make sure to keep a stopwatch with you so that you can check how many seconds you held, or minutes, hopefully. So, and then you just reference that with our results, which I will show you in a few seconds. So, if you want to learn how to properly do the plank, that link will also be in the description. Check that out. I have explained in detail how to do the basic plank and the high plank, but you should do this test with the basic plank. So, check out the results. Okay, so the fifth fitness test, loop the loop or Gaumukhasana. So this is to assess your shoulder mobility and flexibility. So what you have to do is, let me turn around. Okay, stretch both your hands up and down, okay, like that. Stretch them in the respective directions and bend and try to hold your hands like this. Okay. Now, based on this, you can check your results. Do this with both hands. Alright? Check with both hands and then check the results. If you are able to hold them completely, that's well and good. If not, then there are various categories that you can touch your hands, your fingers, or not. But be it anything, I'm sure you can work towards perfection. So, check out the results and well, let's move on. Okay, sixth fitness test, the wall squat. So get near a wall and squat down like this. Make sure that your legs are at a 90 degree to the wall and your shoulder blades should be touching the walls, not like this, okay? And just sit straight like you were sitting in a chair. Now you have to hold this position for as long as possible. This will be hard, so don't think that you're not doing this right if you feel pressure on your legs, but try your best, okay? This is for your leg strength and endurance, okay? So this is the wall squat. While getting up, use your hand support to come forward and then come up, okay? So try the wall squat and check out the results. Guess what the next test is? I'm sure you guessed it. Push-ups. Well, push-ups are a great way to measure your upper body muscular endurance. Why? Because it strengthens your upper body. So yeah, all you have to do is come into the proper push-up position and, well, do as many reps as you can, maintaining the proper form. Okay, this does not count. This does. So proper form, as many as you can. Just do it and check out the results. Okay, so the 8th fitness test is the sit and rise test. So first you sit, okay, comfortable. Now for rising you can't use your hands, which means is keep your hands to yourself and using just your legs and your core strength, rise up. You should do this without falling. So try and well, count how many times you have to take support to get up. If you can get up like me, without any support, then bravo, very well. Otherwise, check out the results. I'm sure you'll do good. And this test is used to check your balance. So, results. Okay, so the last fitness test is the 12-minute run test. Now this is a hard one. Okay, so what you have to do is get into your running attire and run for 12 minutes. Don't sprint or you'll tire yourself out before you finish the 12 minutes. Run, okay? Don't jog because that will be too slow. Not too fast, not too slow, medium pace. Just run effortlessly for 12 minutes, okay? Make sure to either have a smartwatch or know the distance you are running, because that is the important point. You have to count how much distance you covered, either in meters or kilometers, and then you cross-reference that with the results. So 12-minute run, not too fast, not too slow, medium pace, and count the distance that you are running. Okay, be it 500 meters, 1 kilometer, 2 kilometers, 3 kilometers, anything, 12 minutes, count. Okay? Check out the results. So those were the 9 fitness tests and we hope they helped you. If you have any doubts, you can ask us in the comments down below. And as you may know, 2 years ago on this very date, 29th August 2019, our Honorable Prime Minister Shri Narendra Modi had launched the Fit India movement with a view to make fitness an integral part of our daily lives. And as you may know, our channel's aim is also the same. Oh, that rhymed. Anyways, so our channel's aim is also the same. And well, what better way to celebrate this day? That also rhymed. What better way to celebrate this day than by checking how fit we are? And by learning that, we can also determine how much more we have to put in to actually become the level, to actually reach the fitness level we want. So you can repeat these fitness tests after about 6 month gap, so you can see how much you have progressed. So don't forget what your results here were, because when they increase after the 6 months, you will feel happy, you will feel proud, and you should know that feeling. So this video was actually based to tell you about the Fit India initiative, so you also take interest in that, because it is very important that we move towards Fit India. They have also launched a new initiative under the Fit India movement called the Fit India Freedom Run 2.0, and I'd ask you, I'd actually request you to register yourselves in that. The link will be in the description below. It's simply you just run and then you enter how many kilometers you run. You even get a certificate. But the certificate is not the important part. You're actually helping India move forward. And what else could you want? So anyway, one last question to answer. Do we do all these fitness tests together or whenever we want? The answer is whenever you want. It does not mean that you can postpone it. Do it whenever you have the chance, but that does not mean you have to do it all together. Because the resting heart rate, you will do it in the morning, and maybe you will get the push-ups, the chance to do the push-ups in the evening. So do them whenever you get the chance, but that does not mean you have to do it all together. Okay? So don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and turn the bell notifications on so that you can receive a notification whenever we upload something new. We'll see you in our next video. Till then, stay tuned and thank you.